Divine and whole, no chain can bind my sacred soul. I stand in truth, divine and whole, no chain can bind my sacred soul. By breath, by blood, by flame, by will, I rise in power, calm and still. No law of man, no hidden force shall bend my path or shift my course. I am the throne, the flame, the key. I rule myself eternally. Across all lifetimes, planes and space, I walk with light. I move in grace. No entity may feel my drain. I cast off light. I break all chains. I am sovereign. I am free. Every power, every name. Hey. Roots across me. No more shadows, no more chains. I am sovereign, strong and free. All time has returned to me. My divine authority. I rule my soul eternally. My word is law. My will is clear. I summon truth and banish fear. From root to crown, I claim my ring. No past remains. I am a force of sacred fire. No longer bound by dark desire. Through every round, through every now, I stand in truth. I claim my crown. Across all time, across all space, my soul stands firm, my life in place. No force may bend, no shadow stay. My sovereign power leads the way. I am sovereign, I am reign. Every power, every name. Hey, hey, hey. Roots across spirit reigns. No more shadows, no more chains. Hey. I am sovereign, strong and free. All times answer now to me. From now through always the sound. I am sovereign, here and now. What it is, what's the deal, people? How you doing? Hope all are doing well. You're having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening whenever you come across this reading. You already know if you watch me with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed. You are watching me with any ill will or malice 44,000 times. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, you will feel the effects of all the hexes and the curses and the spells that you project. And if you are siphoning my energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma. Quick, fast, and in a hurry, because you reap what you sow. For vibe is so low. Don't do to others what you wouldn't want done to you or your family. Stop being a crusty, crabby, raggedy, anty ass, miserable, beer ass business, and go heal yourself. Hey, collective. How you doing, collective? I already know somebody's gonna come in and fuck my shit up so they can fuck with my views. So we already know. I already know what to expect that. But it's all gravy, baby. Don't stop me. Can't stop. Won't stop. Collective. So we're gonna tap into this energy of yours. We're gonna see what we got going on in the spiritual streets out here. We go see what's going on in the spiritual streets. Remember, only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Don't make it make you sick. And you already know how I do. I'm going to rebuke, banish, and repel all hexes, curses, and spells out of my home, out of my place, and out of my space, including yours. I am sovereign. I am free. Collective. Let's tap into this energy. Hold on, because my other arm is just doing some things here. I don't know, or because somebody's in the energy, but it don't even matter.
let's get into it. Shall we do it? And let's get into it. Angels, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, please provide me with some insights for the collective. And what does the collective need to know? What's most important that the collective needs to know that's going on in energy? What does the collective need to be aware of at this time that is most important that they should be aware of? You could be an innocent bystander, collective, victim energy. So this is there's a victim out here that's an innocent bystander. You can be this innocent bystander, collective. All right, you're some type of innocent bystander. An innocent bystander. What about this innocent bystander? We got clue and evidence, location discrepancy. So there's something about a location. There's something about this innocent bystander and where they're located. An authority figure, perp. So this perpetrator, there's an authority figure. Authority figure. Wow, predator. Up. Predator instinct. Collective. This is a predator. This is an authority figure that's on a predator. And you have been an innocent bystander. Somebody trying to block my throat already. So confirmation with somebody trying to block my throat. They don't want me to talk about this. Let me take a swig of my drink here. Clear my throat. So you're some bystander, or this, and this has to do with some type of location discrepancy. A location discrepancy where innocent bystander could be staying at, located at, frequents around, but there's an authority figure that's a predator, and there has been some type of cover up, and some type of truth has been buried. So, collective, you're an innocent bystander to this predator energy. When it comes to a location, this perpetrator, this perp energy is a familiar face. You know this person is a familiar face to you. So you know who this person is, or you know what they look like, or you are not that you are affiliated with this person, but you can know of this person. You know who this person is. You know about this person. This person is familiar to you. You might recognize this person. You can know this person who's somebody else. This could be a friend of a friend of a family, but this is a familiar face of somebody that you know, somebody that you've seen before. My upstairs neighbors haven't made no movement until I come online. So my video, they associated with it. Let's continue. So, collective, I am sovereign here and now. What deck I'm gonna use? All right, collective. Let's see. What about this innocent bystander? Or somebody else, but what about this innocent bystander, spirit? What do we need to know about this innocent bystander? What do we need to know? This innocent bystander is being released, released, loosened, uncorked. Something is dismissed or something is being relinquished. You're being set free from some type of restraint. And this is about to be made available to the public. Okay, so innocent bystander, fabrication. This is what they could have been. Somebody could have been lying on you, spreading rumors. Released fabrication. Released fabrication. Somebody released a lie. Somebody told a lie. Somebody released a lie to the public, to make available to the public. Somebody unleashed this trouble and this suffering that somebody. So somebody was spreading rumors. Oh, here we go. Didn't I say that somebody was going to mess with my life? I did say that somebody was going to come mess with my life. And look, they did. Just to try to stop me from getting views. Somebody's messing with my views. Every time they mess with my video, they're messing with my views to stop my video from being viewed. And somebody did something in the public, was telling lies in the public. You're an innocent bystander somebody was lying on. And this location discrepancy, there's some type of proof or testament to this. Something is presented in the support of the truth or accuracy or claim. There's some type of evidence, proof, or testimony, documentation, a witness. I hear sirens. I don't know if the sirens are going to get loud, but I hear them. So, collective, this location discrepancy, there could have been some type of proof. They could have been some type of proof. This has to do with something where you're located. Precaution. Okay, so there was some type of proof, evidence of some type of claim that was made. There's some proof that somebody was lying on you in the public eye. And you did something. You did something ahead of time. Something was done before something could cause you some great harm. So we got precaution, foresight, safeguard, caution, fail-safe, preventative care taken in advance, measures taken beforehand to prevent harm or secure good. So something was done, or something was done. Either you did it 1313, either you did something, or something was done that prevented you from this harm that somebody was doing in the public. Somebody was trying to bring some type of harm to you by spreading lies and rumors and telling untruths in the public. And there's proof of that. That somebody was out here lying on you in the public. And you were warned. You were getting warnings. You were being safeguarded. You were being protected from these lies. Something you did something, or God did something. Your spirit did something, or you did something. And there was an authority figure. This is an authority figure that's a predator that was out here lying on you in the public. Somebody that was abusing their power to spread lies about you in the public, to bring you such harm to you. There's an authority figure that was trying to bring you in. I can't even talk right now. Somebody don't want me to talk. You want to know why? Because look at the bottom, pray. And this is right under authority figure. There's an authority figure that don't want me to let you know that they're out here preying on you. They're a predator and abusing their fucking power. They're abusing you and they're abusing me. Hey. This authority figure is feeding on you, is victimizing you. They're trying to make you helpless and unable to resist their attack. They're treating you like an animal, collective, like if you're food. They're committing some type of violence against you, or they could be trying to rob you or commit fraud in your name. This authority figure is a fraud. They're a scammer. They're a predator. It literally come out, authority predator. This authority figure is a predator. A monster. And they were preying on you. Look, Lord, internal affairs. I'm telling you, energy don't lie. Internal affairs. Law enforcement agency investigating an incident and plausible suspicion of law breaking and professional misconduct attributed to officers on the force. Energy don't lie. There was an authority figure, a police, a cop, a dirty cop. Somebody that's in the jujitsu system and was preying on you. And now they're being investigated by their own peoples. Because this authority figure was preying on you. So this authority figure is under investigation for this assault. Energy don't lie. I'm just plucking from the top. Their predator instinct. Savage, assault, savage. Predator instinct. The energy doesn't lie. And I'm just plucking from the top of the cards. This predator was trying to assault you. Was assaulting you. The act of forcing a person to engage in sexual activity, especially intercourse, rape, violation, or the act of setting upon with force or violent attack, raid, or strike. This predator was trying to assault you sexually or violently because they're a savage. They're not domesticated. They're untamed, uncultivated, malice, rude, a barbarian, a heathen. They fuck with the devil. They're a monster. Lacking the restraint to attack. They lack restraint to attack you, to treat you brutally. They're under human control. Hey. So this authority figure that was preying on you is not under investigation for assaulting you and being a savage. And there was a cover-up, this crime type cover-up. There was a cover-up to this violation. Hey. There was a cover-up to them violating you. This violation, a breach, a crime, debt, error, law-breaking, misdeed, offense, sin, trespass, wrongdoing, transgression. There was a cover-up to them violating you. And interpersonal, this was a group of people. Interaction between individuals or occurring between individuals, between two or more people, a face-to-face exchange of thoughts and ideas, feeling or emotions when interacting and communicating with others to help start, build, or sustain relationship, career, education, or a personal life. People were violating you. There was a cover-up that this authority figure had help. They were partner up with other people to violate you, and they was covering this up. I resonate with this. And the truth was buried. This is a free reading. All collective energy reads are free readings. If you would like a personal, you would have to book a personal reading. If you would like a question answered online, like while I'm doing a reading, it's $10 for one question and $20 for 3 questions. So if you want your question answered online, like right here, or for everybody, then so if you want a personal, you can fill out my form down below. But if you want to just ask a question, it's $10, and I can I can help you out on here if you want. All my information is in the description box below. Or you can go to the community section of my account and you can find everything there as well. Hey. So collective, there was a cover-up to this violation and a group of people that was helping this authority figure. And again, like I said, the truth was buried. The truth was buried, collective, about this authority figure that was preying on you, was trying to assault you, violate you, covering up this violation against you. Truth. Look, the truth was buried about this ruse and this maneuver. The truth was, look, a bunch of cards came out. We got maneuver, we got ruse, then we got grave and shield. So the truth was buried about this ruse, about an act that was used to fool someone or a group of people, a prank, deception, a fraud. So the truth was buried about the ruse that they were maneuvering. A truth was buried. It's okay. You're not in, honey. The truth was buried about this ruse with a group of people that were trying to deal with something skillfully or effectively, or they were planning something. They were trying to manipulate, control, or hack off something. So the truth was buried about this authority figure, predator, that was trying to control a situation. And the truth was buried about this ruse, this plan, this scheme of how somebody was trying to put you to a grave. Serious consideration likely to produce great harm or danger. Heavy, weighty burial tomb. Yeah. The truth was buried about how somebody was trying to, hey. The truth is buried about how somebody was trying to bring you some danger. Bury you, put you in a tomb, but you're shielded. You're protected from this. You have some type of safeguard award. You have a defense against this. That's a card that was flipped over. Wary, you have a defense because you were... Yeah, you're being protected. You're being released from this person that was trying to bring you some great harm. And these lies that they were telling you on you, you have a guard. You have some type of wall security. Yeah, like I said, wary. Okay, you were warned. Wary means to be cautious, marked by keen caution, detecting and escaping danger. You were detecting and escaping danger, collective, and somebody's mad. Confirmation belch. Somebody's pissed. They're temperamental. Frequently influenced by moods and especially bad moods. Moody, volatile, snippy. Somebody's pissed off because you were warned. Somebody's pissed off because you have foresight. And this authority figure was trying to intimidate you. Intimidated. Prey. They were trying to prey on you and they were trying to intimidate you. They were trying to make you timid by frightening you into submission or compliance, affected by intimidation, affected or held back by feelings of fear. Somebody was trying to put... This authority figure was preying on you, trying to instill some type of fear in you, trying to frighten you into submission. But that didn't work because you're fortunate. Internal affairs, confirmation with the internal affairs, confirmation. Clarifying the internal affairs. You're fortunate. You have help. Law enforcement agency. There's some type of favorable results. You're about to get help or intervention of a higher power. This is the higher power. This fucking internal affairs. Good things not foreseen. Receiving something unexpected. You're about to have help. You being helped. Somebody is in my energy and they are fucking nervous. Because y'all know I don't stutter unless somebody is in my energy. So somebody is in my energy and is nervous. And when I say they're nervous, collective, look at my pits. You see my pits, collective? They sweat. Somebody is in my energy and they are nervous. Ooh. Lord have mercy. That's why they try to mess with my video earlier. That's why they try to mess with my live earlier. Because I know this video is not going to get a lot of views. So if you can please share. Because somebody did mess with my live before starting. So that this video wouldn't get viewed. So if you can share my video, please share. So this message can get out. Because these authority figures, any fucking dirty cop ass motherfucker needs to be exposed. This predator and assaulting you got themselves tangled up in a situation. Tangled in conspiracy, collective. This predator trying to assault you, being a savage, got themselves tangled up in a situation. They are trapped and implicated, mixed up and very involved, and they are caught up in a very complicated, complex, and difficult, tough, challenging situation. And they look stressed. They're appearing of a state of utter disorder. They looking stressed out. They looking stressed out. Bless you, bless you. They looking stressed out because they got themselves tangled up in trying to assault you. This conspiracy, this is part of a group involved in a secret. Members of a conspiracy recognize each other by a secret handshake. Mafia, again, a syndicate, a network, a cabal, a crew, a mob, a ring, a clan, a clique, a coven. This predator energy is a part of a coven. They are part of some type of organization or society, a gang. They could be a part of the mafia too, I'm just saying. Some type of mob ring. But this predator, this dirty cop, was out here trying to assault you. And they got themselves tangled up with these people that they were working with. This society, these group of people that they were interacting with to try to violate you. Yeah, Trojan horse. Somebody thought they were going to infiltrate you from the inside. Infiltrate you from the inside. So this authority figure, being that he was abusing his power, he thought he was going to come and creep it. Oh, I said he. So maybe it's a masculine. Because I said he instead of she. So this authority figure could be a masculine energy. And they were trying to come and infiltrate you from the inside because they are part of the judicial system. So this is giving me, because they were part of the judicial system, they was out here trying to Trojan horse cover. Right? They covered up something. The violation, they were able to because they abused their power. Concealed instructions, someone or something intended to defeat or subvert from within, usually by deceptive means. Computer program that contains concealed instructions activated to perform illicit malicious actions. Somebody could have been trying to send your computer a virus. Or this person was trying to cover something up from the inside because they're part of the judicial system. And now they're being investigated. Yeah, strategy. This is where their strategy was to do this. A method worked out in advance for achieving some objectives put together to perform one or more vital functions. A plan, a scheme, a program. A master plan, a game. This is what their game plan was. This is what their game plan was. This is what their strategy was. They would give instructions, concealed instructions to somebody in the inside, somebody they were working with. So they were giving instructions to the people they were working with to pull this plan off. But yeah, this is a closed book, mystery and public affair collective. The truth is buried. And this mystery, it says a closed book conundrum, enigma, a head scratcher. Somebody's puzzled. They're confused. Something is not understood beyond understanding. A secret or a specialized practice or ritual particular to an occupation or body of people. Yeah, this rules. Somebody was doing rituals on you, collective. Secret rituals in the background on you. This was their plan. With a group of people. Yeah, and a public affair. Something has been made a public affair. An event for a campaign, the practice or managing and disseminating information from an individual or an organization to the public in order to influence their perception. Somebody was doing something in the public, like we got in the front in the beginning of the message. Somebody was doing something, telling lies on you, doing some type of harm, and they were doing this in the public, online or in the streets, however, wherever you live. Somebody was doing something in the public, information to the public to bring you harm. This was their maneuver. This was their plan. They were trying to influence people's perception on you. But you put some boundaries. Boundaries and supernatural. Boundaries, cap, confine, end. Extent, limit, limitation, terminus. Something that indicates or fixes the limit, extent. Something was put. Spirit put up boundaries. Supernatural, magic, spirit, otherworldly, paranormal, law of nature, existing beyond the visible. the supernatural, magic, angels, ancestors, God, put some boundaries. Put a boundary, put a shield around you. Put an end to this. Boundaries were put up and something was ended. This system of people that took an initiative. This system of people, a group of people that took the initiative to do this protocol, to do this plan, this scheme, this plot. You got system, initiative, and protocol. A network, a web of people, economic, political organization practices forming a network, especially for distributing something or serving a common purpose. Somebody was doing something, and they all served a common purpose, and it was to destroy you, collective. And this is what they took the initiative to do. You are very welcome. This is what they took the initiative to do. They were very ambitious to do this protocol, to do this technique, to scheme, this form, this tactic, and accept a way of conducting oneself in a given situation, a pre-established method of carrying out a task, especially a scientific or a medical task. They took the initiative, confirmation sirens, to do this. A group of people, and they did it on the web, in the system, on the network, online. Yeah, dissimulation, allegation, to hide under a false appearance, pretending in disguise, fake let on, counterfeit, assume, wearing a mask, concealing facts, intention, or feeling. Allegations, a statement saying that someone has done something wrong or illegal, an accusation, indictment, charge. Somebody lied and said you committed a crime. They were trying to get you locked up. They were trying to frame you, collective, for something that you didn't do. They were trying to implicate you in a crime that you did not do. They were making allegations, lying on you in the public, accusing you of something that you didn't do. Confirmation. You hear? You hear the noise in the back? Confirmation. But you're being guarded. You have a guardian. You're being protected. You have a guardian, a keeper, a lookout, a watcher, a protector that's protecting you from this conspiracy, from this group of people, from this betrayal, from this back. They want to come into the inside. Yeah, they were trying to eradicate you. Eradicate, abolish, block, black out, cancel, erase, snuff out, wipe you out. They were trying to wipe you out. They were trying to uproot you. This was their betrayal. Somebody was trying to wipe you out, snuff you out. If you know what snuff, meaning snuffed out, means, well, somebody was trying to unalive you. To be wiped out, somebody was trying to unalive you. They were trying to pull you up from your root. If you pull something up from the root, it's going to die. If you don't nurture it, right? They're messing with my life. Of course they're messing with my life. Can you still hear me, though? Can you hear me clearly? That is the main focus. Can you still hear the words that's coming out of my mouth? Okay. Still hear the words still coming out of my mouth. It don't even matter about the video. As long as you can still receive and hear the message, that's all that matters. They could block out all the visual, all they want. As long as you can still hear the message, we still on and popping. So motherfuckers was out here trying to eradicate us, collective, and then we got the entourage coming with back. So entourage and adversity. So this entourage, these associates, these groupies, these followers, these fans of yours, your tail, these are tails of yours, we're trying to cause some type of adversity. A series of continued difficulties that cause change of fortune, trying to ensure a state of distress. Somebody wanted you to have bad luck, a misadventure, a mischance, a misfortune, a tragedy. And they were trying to make this a public affair, and the truth was buried. This was covered up. That you were a targeted individual. They were targeted you, and this was an organized crime. because this is an authority figure. And then you got possessed, persistent. These people were possessed. These people are possessed. This person is possessed. They mad. They crave influence or controlled by something, an evil spirit, a passion, or an idea. Urgently desirous to do or have something. They wanted something. They're deranged. They're loco in the cabeza. Confirmation with the car honk. Loco. Okay, they crazy in the head. They insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Got no brain. Going insane. That's what they are. They crazy, crazy, crazy collective. And they were persistent, existing for a long time or longer than usual time or continuously, continuing despite difficulties. They kept doing something over and over, and it was difficult for them, but they still kept doing it. So they kept having shit kept doing. Somebody does not want me to talk. They kept on doing something over and over again, a repeated offense, and it wasn't working, and they kept on doing it. They were having difficulties attacking you, coming for you, lying on you, and they kept on doing it. How stupid can you be if you're going to continue to lie on somebody, continue to try to implicate somebody of a crime they didn't commit, and it doesn't work, and you're going to keep on doing it? You're stupid. Slow, dumb, and stupid these people are. They were very determined. This is why. Persistent because they're possessed. This is and they were very persistent. They're mad because you're in your prime. Somebody was trying to have exclusive ownership or legal privilege, command or supply over a concerted action, exclusive possession of commercial product or service, control. This person could have been trying to take your shit, collective. Somebody could have been trying to control something that you created, that you produced, a service that you provide. They were trying to take some type of ownership in something that's yours. That's what they were doing. And this authority figure and their little entourage tried to cover it up. The truth was buried about what they did to you, collective. Old hags. This is somebody that's older than you. Old hags. This is collective. And the old bunch of old people that flock together. And they attacked you out of spite, collective. This authority figure attacked you out of spite for no reason. Weapons. They formed weapons. They tried to assault you. They attacked you out of spite and was forming weapons against you for no reason. And this was covered up. Now they no longer have their position. They're being demoted. Yeah, this could be somebody that's related to you by blood, collective. This authority figure could be related to you by blood. And they need to go heal. Yeah, they were out here making bargains and deals, collective, on your life. And now these people are getting boils, bumps, and lesions. I said that yesterday. Anybody that fucking does some type of spell work, they're going to get some fucking leprosy. Because that's how God punished the wicked in the Bible. He gave the wicked leprosy. He gave the wicked open sores, cuts, and welts, and boils, and pussy bumps all over their body. He made them break out in leprosy. So that's what's going to happen to the people. Bank accounts. They were doing this for money. Yeah, they locked up behind bars. This authority figure could be locked up, or they're gonna get locked up. They no longer have their position or their power. They're about to be raided. There's about to be a raid, and it's about to be a public affair. This raid is gonna be in the public. So when they get raided, it's about to be public. Everybody's gonna say, obviously, somebody get raided is gonna be public. It says you were outnumbered and you still kicked them all down alone. So there was a group of people that came for you and you defeated them all alone with your spirit, with God. This dysfunctional family, you got a dysfunctional family, birds of a feather that flock together. They got no goals, collective. They attack you out of spite because they got no goals. Someone's travel plans have been impacted because there's a storm coming. Yep. It's about to rain on the Karmics. It's about to rain down on the Karmics collective. Somebody's breath stink from all the lies they told. So they were all these lies, all these fabrications, all these allegations that they were on you. Got fucking halitosis breath. Halitosis breath. They were out here twisting stories, collective. Twisted stories. They twisted a story and the truth was buried. Now they're about to be confronted in an appropriate way. Somebody's about to be confronted in an appropriate way. It's about to go down. Time magic. Somebody was trying to location discrepancy. Somebody was trying to somebody was trying to lie about a location and a time that something happened, or when it happened, the timing of something when something happened. Something about the time and a location of where something happened. It says no weapon form. They got no goals. They attack you out of spite. This authority figure attack you out of spite because they got no goals. And nothing will prosper. Past timeline. This is something that they happened in the past. They did this in the past. And they try to cover it up. So this authority figure attacked you. Targeted you. And then now they're trying to cover it up. So I resonate with this. There could be an authority figure for me. And now they're trying to cover it up. But they can't. Because they got them fucking stupid, their little stupid informants fucked them up. Whoever they're working with, their little informants that live in my building, that this authority figure hired to fuck with me, is what blew them up. We all know who those informants are. Formaldehyde, wrong card. Controlling. Somebody's breath stinks from all the lies they told. Controlling. Formaldehyde, meaning poisoning. Somebody was trying to poison you. Formaldehyde is a odorless poisoning, a poisoning that you don't see, that you can't see or smell. So I don't want to say that this is formaldehyde in your energy, but I'm getting with the energy with the formaldehyde is a poisoning that you can't smell, or odorless that you can't smell or see. Somebody was trying to poison you, your name, while you weren't aware. So you were not aware that somebody was trying to poison you. You couldn't see this. You couldn't sense this. And they were two stories controlling. They were controlling a story. They were twisting your story, trying about this adversity. This person is going to get rated. So they were lying about you, trying to cause you adversity, twisting stories, trying to get you implicated and caught up in a situation that you can't get out of. Just so someone can possess something that you own, something that you created. This is a fucking person that having a midlife crisis. They have unfulfilled goals. And if you wanted to be a cop, then you should have been happy. You took an oath to serve and protect, and you are a predator, bitch. Motherfuckers like you need to be buried underneath the ground. Motherfuckers like you need to cease to exist. Motherfuckers like you need to be unalive. Because motherfuckers like you take your badge, take your power, and abuse it. And then you sit there and you hurt people and think, yeah, I got the power to hurt it and I could cover people up. No, you can't, bitch. You can't do that. This is why when it comes to cops, I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. And they might be some good ones out there, but I haven't met one yet. I haven't not met one decent fucking authority figure. One. I actually met one. And that's when I was in a domestic violence relationship. There was this one cop, a female. And she felt bad for me. And now that I think about it, she got red hair. And I was told a long time ago when I was pregnant to watch out for somebody with red hair. I was warned a long time ago to watch out for somebody with red hair and a Leo. So now everybody that got red hair be suspect to me. Everybody that got red hair be suspect to me. And when I hear Leo, I'll be like, yeah, collective. This is a dysfunctional family, and these people could be related to you. It says related to you by blood. The truth was buried. Yeah, this was a lot of wasted energy. They wasted a lot of energy doing this. Sacral attack. They were attacking your sacral chakra, your abundance, your manifestation. Pay for play. They were paying people to play along. They were paying people to assault you. Aunt related to you by blood. So this is an aunt. Aunt related has lost their power of position and they being demoted. This is their aunt related. This is an aunt. This again, aunt's energy came out. This aunt energy keeps coming out. Master key break in. This aunt thought that they had the master key to break in. Aunt, to you that's doing this, collective. That's an authority figure that works in the judicial system. What's crazy is I've been here, 46 minutes. And I'm just plucking, and the only energy that comes out here is an aunt. Old hag. This person is older than you, and they're an aunt related to you. Your mother's sister. If your mother got more than one sister, then one of your aunts. So one of my aunts are attacking me, and they are part of the judicial system. I know that I only have aunts and uncles on my mother's father's side. As me goes. So the past is catching up with this aunt, and they're birds of a feather that flock together. The past is catching up to these old hags and attack us by year. You're unstoppable, collective. Your dreams are deferred and not defeated. So your dreams were kind of delayed a little bit, but you still kept on going. Somebody was in combat mode war. They were forming weapons against you, and they were paying people to be at war with you too. This copy, paste, and post troll. You have an aunt that's related to you. This old haggity ass bitch aunt that needs to retire already because her time is up. Was out here being a copy, paste, and post trying to do. Trying to make you look bad in the public. Somebody was trying to look, confirmation. Somebody was trying to make you look bad in the public. This don't have to be your aunt. This could be an aunt figure, an auntie figure. Okay, this don't have to be someone that's related to you. This could be an auntie related to somebody else. This could be an aunt related to someone else. Okay, or somebody that is a representation of an aunt energy. Yeah, because you were outnumbered by this dysfunctional family, yours or someone else's, and you are unbothered. You're not worried about this. Yeah, games played. They play games because they don't got no goals. But you're undefeated. Fairy magic, collective. You can have fairy magic, or somebody was using fairy magic to be in combat with you. Fairy magic is nature magic. So they were using nature against you. They were using the fae, a coven. Aunt related or not related, whatever. A copy, paste, and post troll that's part of a coven. Their breath stank from all the lies. So they were lying to a coven. Somebody's breath stank from all the lies they told. Poisoning, formaldehyde. They were lying to a coven, this aunt energy. And in due time, everything will be fine, collector. So they were trying to make you look bad in public because somebody thought they had the master key to break in. Out here twisting stories and everything is going to work out for you. Everything's going to be fine. Yeah, June. We in June now. In due time, everything will be fine in June. Somebody's about to be confronted in an appropriate way this month, June. We're in June. The cat got someone by the tongue and their balls. Somebody's about to be confronted in an appropriate way for the games they play. No weapon formed against you will prosper. From whatever they did in the past is catching up. And they're about to finish. Collective. Oh, Lord. They're about to be banished. Yeah, animals are going missing in your area. Animal sacrifice. They out here sacrificing animals. This coven. They unprotected. So these people out here making sacrifices, sacrificing animals, and they unprotected doing this. They don't got no protection doing this. Somebody is so nervous in my energy. And I can't even show you my pits because you said the video is all fucked up. It's not showing clearly. But my underarm, ooh, somebody is nervous. Okay? When I say nervous, they nervous. Scared. Scared. They in my energy. Scared. Should be, because you a fucking dirty ass cop that's being investigated for abusing your power, bitch. That's what you are. A dirty pig. No wonder why motherfuckers call cops pigs, because they're dirty. No wonder. Now I get it, by George. I get it now, by George. I get it, collective. Pigs. Because pigs are dirty. On the outside, they're dirty animals. They eat everything and anything. That's why motherfuckers was calling them pigs. Because they're dirty. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't hate on a pig, because a pig is the most smartest animal. Pig you can have as a pet. On the bright side and on the up and up side, a pig are smart. A pig can be an animal just like a dog. They're loyal. So instead of eating the pigs, we should have them as pets. In all honesty. Because they're smart. So and we're not even supposed to be eating pork. Maybe that's why it says don't eat pork. Because they're dirty ass animals. But in reality, they're smart animals. You're not even supposed to be eating pork. We're not even supposed to be eating the pork. Where we at? I'm going to pull it a little bit more and then we're going to end this reading. What else do we need to know about this fucking energy that wasted a lot of energy for no reason? Coming for the collective. It says, collective, don't sweat the small stuff. It's all small stuff. You could be laughing at this shit. Confirmation. 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 Just laugh, collective. Don't sweat the small stuff, because it's all small stuff. You survived the unsurvivable. Somebody was trying to poison you. They wanted you caged like a puppet in a cage, and you're not. And they did nothing. They covered their eyes and closed their ears. It was a cut. My video. Somebody's hacking my live. That's why. They don't want this message out. This authority figure is abusing their power and hacking my live. So confirmation that I'm being targeted by an authority figure that doesn't want this message out. Let me screenshot that. Am I still repeating? Can you hear me?
Slip, hoping that I break, coming after coming, trying to provoke, but I stay cool, never take the bait or choke, living in the head, rent free all day, tapping through the screen, but I'm miles away, every little post got I'm pressed again, now they can control how the story ends. You wanna time, I wanted me to snap, wanted me to fall into your trap, but I just found like you went all night, now cause the moment's gone. Trigger, trigger, trust get triggered. Trigger, trust get triggered. No reaction, now you been a trigger.